look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men.
No, I can hear Jeff. I can hear Jeff on the stream.
Yeah, now we actually
I'll spill myself.
We have a minute left, and I already took melatonin. It'd be really funny if someone took 6,000, so I have to pound. You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome to Sleepover Sunday.
Welcome to Sleepover Sunday. How are we all doing tonight?
The only show where you two can be undefeated and go 38-0. That's a
Sam,
basketball reference.
Our audience does not know sport.
Well,
I appreciate
They
our
should.
audience. That is not a reference that they're going to get.
it's not a reference I would have gotten about 2 hours ago either, but now I do, and so I want to spread the wealth about women's basketball.
I need to
Congratulations to the new champions. In case anyone hasn't seen it, I won't spoil it like the entire family group chat did to me.
You just did.
Nuh-uh.
You
Oh yeah, I
just
sure did. Whoopsies.
babe.
Well, if they don't know sports, they don't know anything. So I wouldn't have known that. That's a fun fact that I learned along the way.
Shout out for going undefeated all season, whoever that might be, conceptually.
It's kind of like when they do hear all these memes without any spoilers for the show or whatever. What would be ours? What would be Sleepover Sunday's Sleepover Sunday spoilers with no
Spoilers.
context.
Well, the problem is that those spoilers are all like with no context, but it's like, no, I know exactly what's happening based on the spoilers. It'd be like, oh yeah, Dungeon Meshi.
I don't.
Dungeon Meshi episode 1 spoilers with no context, and the images you show is just like someone eating meat, a monster getting killed, and it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what's up here.
Yeah, but what would be Sleepover Sundays?
Sleepover Sundays would be a guy with his head in the hands.
Yeah, okay.
It would be the word
For me, talking to me.
damage. It would be
It would be protect. It would be like flames for rage.
yes, and it would be the you know the Griffin McElroy video where he goes anger as a little kid. Do you have any idea what
No,
I'm
I
talking
don't,
about? It'd be that, but it'd be hate.
Sure,
your hate
sure.
corner.
Man.
How are we doing? Saying you put this camera right in the view of what I need to see the game.
Oh, sorry. Well. Can we still see me? That's the important thing. Can we still see me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Whew! That's the important stuff. I'm gonna grab the other important stuff, which is right here.
Welcome back to Sunday night.
Man, how y'all been?
Sam, you slurping?
Chaotic. What?
You slurping?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I sure am. Slurp up. I got a shell bell too in my Yeti.
What are we even doing?
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
We are about to embark on a
Journey.
I think that we're fighting a Team Star guy.
We already fought Team Star.
Did we already fight Team Star?
We already fought Team Star.
We fought Team Star, and we went to the we did a raid encounter. Let me pull up our handy dandy fitness tracker.
Is that what it is? Man, this is a great idea. Shout out to whoever's random TikTok that I saw to put your ice cream in a vacuum seal steel cup thing. The Yeti or Stanley or whatever else. For people like me who eat slower than molasses on a cold day.
All right. Okay, we beat. That's right. We beat Atticus, the poison guy. Up next, we have to go fight Nimona, and then. Sam, are you ready for this?
I guarantee I'm not.
We have to go fight Larry.
Oh man.
It's Larry time.
I love Larry.
And you know what? Larry's level 36, which means that the gloves are off. We get to bring Hatchram, Fling State, and Rat Stick. We have Marshmallows who evolved. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to start this off by doing my favorite thing and putting everyone back in the box. All right, we got Slurpin', we got Marshmallows.
I wouldn't suggest doing that together, though.
Slurpin' Marshmallows?
I wouldn't suggest slurping marshmallows.
The kids died, didn't they? That's the whole Chubby Bunny thing, right? Do you want to get... So good news, Confit is going to evolve.
Yep.
To be a fighting type.
Put Palmy back in there.
We should probably have someone that isn't going to be just pure fighting. Having electric coverage is probably good.
Put
I want Manky Brain. Rocky Oyster we can bring in later as we need to. Hello. Welcome, gang.
Sup? Happy Sunday. Happy sleepover.
Sam, while I'm doing this, if you want to grab the
mouse?
The mouse, thank you. I'm glad you said that because another 2 seconds and I would have said the words computer remote. So I'm very glad that you knew what I was saying.
Computer remote, Jesus.
And then I can get the chat blown up for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I do need that for my bad eyes.
I was gonna say, we don't have music tonight for some reason. I'm not sure.
I was wondering about that.
I am not entirely sure what's up. I could take 20 minutes and figure that out, or we could just stream. So I figured we should stream.
I need you to not put that behind me.
That's fair.
Or this, actually, either. This is...
I don't know why you hate convenience so much.
It's not that I hate convenience, it's that I'm gonna knock shit off.
My Montessori friends not apparently what my childhood school called students, and if that was something that happened while I was there, I blocked it out. Good to know.
That is kind of presumptuous, though, because, like, what if there is just a kid that you're like, I don't like this one?
Bad vibes. Don't like the vibes.
Yeah. That's making a choice for you. I need to have a crash course in Montessori. So maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's supposed to be very positive.
I do want to check something. I think
The friends are looking good.
so. Because of the way that they changed things in this game, we do not currently have an ice stone, but we could chill near this mountain. So we're gonna go around the mountain to find Larry here. As we make our way around here, we might dive up in here and see if we can't find ourselves a ice stone.
We have to have Palmy walk around with us anyway, so like that'll give us some.
Oh, we need you to be out of your ball, don't we?
For the third evolution, not for this one.
Well, but we start them early, right? Then we
I have
only
no
have
idea.
to. Are you fighting? Get over here, rat stick.
Don't be mean. Hang on, was that me or you?
You know those escort missions where. What's up?
Dairy Queen cookie dough is not great. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's all right.
Starting on such a down note.
I haven't had it in a long time, and maybe I've just had some really good cookie dough in my ice cream recently, but that was cool. That Bagon doesn't stand a chance. I didn't realize that they just exploded in the wild like that.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Oh, the stories I could tell. Man, how is everybody? How are y'all doing?
I'm a little sad we didn't catch a Bagon because we could have named it Bacon Strips.
Bacon bites.
Bacon Bits.
Bacon bits, yeah, that's what it's called.
Well,
You're on my shit list, Anderson.
it critted. That's not my fault.
I am not doing okay anymore.
That's not my fault.
Man, that's our electric type. Gone.
It critted.
Dunzo.
It's
Dunzo, Washington.
well, it.
We didn't even have to do this.
No, I just kind of thought this. We're not even gonna get a real. It's not even gonna level anything up.
Nope. I'm sorry.
Okay, well.
It did level something up, but man, that's disappointing.
Sorry,
It's okay.
sorry, Rat Stick.
Rat Stick is one of my favorite Pokemon.
I didn't mean for you to survive for all of 12 seconds.
Man. So, hey, Sarah, remember when you were asking about how the friends are? One of them ain't doing so well.
No longer a friend.
Andrew, I can't believe you personally murdered that Mon.
Yeah.
Mostly lazy weekend, which has been kind of nice. I love that.
Well, I didn't do this intentionally, but now I can get back on my bike, which is nice.
Yeah, well. Man, oh man. Yep. Wrong rock.
Flavor of rock.
I also hate when you're in Montessori and someone personally murders a Pokemon. Oh.
Y'all ever play Skyrim?
Is that what we're playing right now? Because you're on the rim of everything?
It's all about Bethesda crafting a perfectly sculpted world and then everyone fucking it up by jumping around on their mountains in ways that they did not want them to.
There's some pretty strong goats, Andrew.
That is a tough goat.
This goat might be too much for us to handle.
I think this goat might be a bit much.
Good
Look
thing
at
we
it all.
have all those Pokedolls. I'm glad someone foresaw that. Fun fact, I have not actually played Skyrim. I haven't either. I watched you play Skyrim in, like, college.
Yeah, that game took up a lot of my time in college. You held the controller and played a little bit of it and spent most of it going, ah, 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 and then yelling, I don't like this, because it was in first person.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Is it because I was cute?
It was something.
And my nose is running. I'll be right back.
All right, can I take... Sneasels are double or quadruple weak to fighting. Can you take them out? No. Okay, well... Get out of here, get out of here! Abort mission! The Sneasel's loose! I played too much Skyrim, and then I hit a point where I just can't go back to it. I think a lot of people are in a similar boat where it's just like it feels like Skyrim feels like the Xbox 360 to me, you know, like definitively. And then they've done nothing but re-release it on other systems instead of like innovating into new stuff, and so it's just like, okay, well, I guess I can go back and play that 360 game. I don't know how unique of an experience this is, but I do struggle to like consider going back and playing Skyrim. Sam, I've got a question. I think so.
What's up?
All right, we're gonna be like Solid Snake here. We're gonna sneak.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna
Oh, it's easy.
go get that item. Then on-site procurement. On-site procurement.
I don't know.
That means you.
I don't think it sees it.
That means there
There
you
it
go.
is.
Okay, good job. That means you get your guns on the site. Where is? Okay, let's avoid the Citadel. Is this a new spot?
I think so.
No,
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I'm not sure. I think that we caught
Citadel's
something
so
here at the end
cute.
of last. All right, where'd those?
I think more people are playing it currently than Starfield, so the fandom is still alive.
Damn, it's not hard to be. Yeah, that's the thing, is that they made Starfield, and then it was just kind of like, oh, you guys already made this game. You made it 12 years ago, and you called it Skyrim.
It's an Exu. What are you confused?
You know, it just kind of looked like a weird dark gray, and there was a little bit of me
yeah.
that was like,
Is that a shiny?
is that a shiny Snom? Because I don't know what a shiny Snom actually looks like. And I just didn't want to miss up the chance in case it was. There's nothing I love less than playing the classic game in this game of, is that a shiny, or is the lighting in this game just kind of funky?
Because you can see shinies in the overworld, right?
Yeah, yes. Caught it off guard. There
That's
we go.
right.
Level 34. We don't care. Brick break.
Pretty good. It's faster than us.
Brick break.
These crits
There
are
we go.
scaring
There we
me.
go.
Ugh. If you ever need me to hold on to the controller for a little bit so that you can have some of your sleepover stuff, let me know.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're eating good tonight. Our sleepover snack is ice cream, which is something that we don't typically do for logistical reasons here on the show. If we get them in the back, we get to catch them off guard.
Let me get a surefire hit.
Well, that did not do what I wanted it to.
I love how much of that thing is a mouth.
Yeah, the mouth to non-mouth ratio on it is really nice.
Mouth to non-mouth ratio. That'd be a goofy team. I beat Pokemon, like that's a Flagon video. I beat Pokemon with Pokemon that have the largest mouth ratios. Like Muck, Satotl. Dundozo. What else we got?
Oh, right. It's not going to do much.
Man, oh man.
This is a dangerous way to train. Which is probably not the best way to do it live on stream for an audience. Chat, does everything sound okay for you all? I want to make sure that
Yeah, that's a fair point.
the audio issues are just on our end. And that things sound okay to you because we can't hear it and tell. Yes, there is.
Oh yeah,
Guzzlord.
yeah. That's okay. Good. Sounds good. Yay! Thank you. Can you hear me though? That's the important one. I provide the best streaming commentary of all time.
Well, you're quiet and mumbly. Can you hear Sam is always kind of a loaded stream question.
Yeah. Hey, you got the flinch. Hell yeah.
There we go. All right.
Man, can definitely hear Sam. Okay, thank God. I hope that my ice cream is not too rough, but.
It's making mouth noises directly into the camera. We didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
We hear you muttering to yourself about providing the best streaming content, Sam.
Caster Sam coming in loud and clear. Hell yeah.
Used to have like a fucking content. Used to know what the fuck I was doing. These people
Make
used to
those
rely on
crits,
me
come
for
on.
takes.
One of these days, I want to be outgoing enough that, oh, look at all of them with their babysitter.
It's not babysitting when it's the dad, Sam.
One of these days, I want to do a Pokemon Showdown commentary thing. I want to hop out and do a stream, because I think I know enough from watching competitive that I can actually like have something to say. But I'm no like entertainer. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean that as a diss to myself. Like I'm just like, I am not a shoutcaster. I am not a. Whoa! Oh, sorry. That's just a.
Yeah, not a shiny. Just a,
I'm like, man.
we are officially too good for where we are right now. I do think this is a new area, but I don't know what area this is, so I haven't done the thing. I was trying to break through and just go to the cold zone. It's the thing that throws me. It's kind of funny to me how little knowledge of. Actually, I should start this by saying, yeah, I would love to. I'd love to do shoutcasting with you. It sounds like fun. We should do it for one of the showdowns. B, it's amazing to me how little of like actually watching competitive stuff has prepared me for that kind of commentary, because it's what it's done is like I know what commentary should sound like.
Yeah, right.
But the problem is that I'm like, oh, none of these players are playing Ogerpon or Infernape.
Yeah.
What they are not Infernape. Incineroar. The Pokemon they're playing
That
are.
Snorunt is judging you so hard.
Like, it's like, oh, what can I say about Quiver Dance Venomoth? Do I know what that does? I'm not so sure that I do.
That Snorunt's rooting for you, man.
I'm not sure it is.
Oh, no, you did not get the run and jump there. There it
No, I got
is.
the backwards. That's what I wanted.
Shoutcaster have a funny shoutcaster name, or is it just their name? I don't know.
I
think it's just their. I mean, in Pokemon competitive, I think it's just their name.
It's just their name. I do know that, like, it is one of those esports things where sometimes the esports people have esports names.
Oh yeah, for Go they do.
They
The
do the
casters
casters
for
for Go.
Yeah, they use their screen names.
I know they do for Unite.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
one that I actually care about.
It is kind of funny watching competitive Pokemon stuff, because it's like, oh wow, at the big international event, there's video game and trading card game, and then there's Pokemon Unite, which I care about a little less, but I still do. It's still fun
I'll
to watch.
watch it. Yeah. Huh.
And then they also have an equally large stage set up for Pokemon Go competitive events, and I just
Not my cup of tea right there.
At the risk of sounding like a jerk, I just don't respect it.
At the risk of sounding like a jerk, I don't respect it. Jesus. But honestly, taking applications for funny shoutcaster names, I've used the same username for such a long time, and it's very boring.
Yeah, I have Sherms or like variations on that I've used for stuff for a while. AC Sherman, but like those are all just like my name. There's not a lot of anything to that.
Niels, I wish that they ran a marathon to see who could catch the most Pokemon along it. That's incredible.
Yeah, if they had to catch a Pokemon on site before playing, I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that'd be great. I want to see.
Fuck.
Whoo!
I hate Fury
Man.
Swipe so much.
Thank Cleopatra that Persian.
Cleopatra's Egypt, babe.
Yeah, I know. But she's associated with cats. I don't know any Persian cat ladies.
Okay. Sorry. Just like, thank Cleopatra that Persian. And I was like, no, different place, babe.
Oh, man.
Sam the hater.
Oh, man, we almost have all different.
Hatred. No, for Pokemon Go, you like bring a team, and each Pokemon has to be like under 1,500.
Of three.
You bring 6, or like you bring 6, and then battle 3. And
in their like set up battle thing.
Yeah, you battle and then both players sit there and go.
On their phones.
On their phone. It is.
We haven't watched any, so maybe I haven't watched any, so maybe I'm speaking out of turn here, but I really don't think I can.
You're not. It is trying to find the words to describe the sport without being disrespectful. But like, it's Pokemon Go.
That's a good mouth ratio.
It's a good mouth ratio. It just kind of feels like, it feels weird because you're looking up at 2 stages, and it really feels like we've got like competitive Pokemon to the right, and then to the left is like Fisher-Price competitive Pokemon. I've given up on being respectful. Feel a little bad beating up on these dogs.
It's a cat god.
Yeah.
Or Skemet, if you want to thank the cat god. Bastet is house cat. Skemet is a lion. That's cool. Skemet, rather.
Sekhmet.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Sekhmet. Huh. You think it would be a little bit pretentious to name our cat after one of those, or give it a middle name? I have the first name picked out.
I don't think that you should name your cat after a god, because your cat is already going to act like it is one, and you give it as few excuses as possible.
Sure. Well, we also got to see if that's like the vibe too.
Yeah, if they're just a bad cat, like if they're just not very good at doing stuff, we probably don't want to name it.
Yeah. Is Dedenne in this game?
I think so.
It has an advertisement for Dedenne, so.
Then I would bet it's in there.
Right, that's why I was like, wait a second. I have a friend named her Princess Midna, or Midna, rather.
Midna Aquarius. Nice. Midna's Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
it's a Ditto!
Oh. That's kind of fun.
I can destroy that easily.
Oh.
I said I can destroy that easily.
I don't know. Oh, I was really hoping that it would take its lame, too. That's funny. Yeah, I gotta determine how many middle names our cat's gonna have. I don't mean that as a joke either. Like,
Can I be real?
yeah.
0.
Why?
Why do you need a middle name for a cat?
It's formal.
Why do you need a formal name for
What if
a
it does
cat?
something bad?
They don't understand English.
They understand me.
You barely understand English.
Yeah, I did see the April Fool's Pokemon Sleep thing. I got a... That was a very good, like... I wish it was kind of ruined for me because I got it in the app first and then I saw like the actual video that they put together for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the video was top notch. It was very good. You gonna do it?
I need...
Mm-mm. No, this thing is not gonna survive Larry.
Me looking in the mirror before meeting your dad for the first time.
This thing is not gonna survive Larry. See, I just give my cats nicknames and they know when they're in trouble because I say their names normally. Oh.
There's an idea.
There's that.
All right.
Can we middle name the shrimp in the tank?
I don't
What's
even
Jumbo's
name
middle
first name them.
Jumbo has a first name.
Jumbo has a first name.
Arpeggi has a first name.
All of our animals' middle names is the. Jumbo the shrimp, Arpeggi the snail.
I saw someone whose cat's name was Tenacious D. Luffy. It's pretty good.
That's a name.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we could just name it D. Luffy. Something. First name here, D. Luffy.
All of my animals have a middle initial, just the middle name D.
My dad just has a letter as his middle name. It's not an initial, it's just a letter.
So does Luffy.
Shadow T, Hedgehog, Monkey D, Luffy. Exactly. Oh man. Speaking of the fish tank, you wanna tell them about the addition?
I had some little catfishes the other night.
Oh, they are catfish?
The Corys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. My
Actually,
dad.
well, a lot of them, anyone that watched the stream on Thursday saw them very tiny, but
Oh, yeah, I guess so. You did get them on that day.
yeah. I got a big old fish tank now. I'm excited. I'm a happy fish dad. I was able to transfer some shrimp out of one tank to the big one. I have not, cross fingers, I have not found any corpses yet, so I think things are going pretty well.
Yeah. They look to be happy as much as they can.
They're big fishes that are eating a bunch. I think that they're doing okay.
They're
They're not big fishes. They're little fishes.
they're very little fishes.
They're all very small. That's a nano fish aquarium, which is what I wanted.
A nanofish? That's the style?
That's
or...
the official terminology that we use in the hobby.
Ah.
A nano tank is like anything under a 30 gallon.
How many gallons is that?
That one's 40, but I'm filling it with nano fish. I
I
could
see.
go for something bigger in that tank, but frankly, I don't want to. I'd rather have a bunch of little fish than one big fish.
Sure. Unless it's a really cool fish.
Yeah, unless it's a really cool fish. And the kind of fish that I could get for this size of aquarium are just like fine, but nothing to really write home about. You know? It's like, do you want 18 schooling fish or one gourami? And it's like, well,
What's a gourami? I don't know. Maybe I do.
they're not as cool as 18 other fish. I forget that I can just charge into a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't have to line up a shot.
Nope. Uh-oh. Sorry, dearling. You're nothing but fodder, really. You're feeding my Mankey. What level does Mankey Brain evolve?
Mankey Brain evolves after it uses Rage Fist 20 times. I'm not sure what level it learns Rage Fist. Excuse me.
Rotisserie is not very fast, huh?
It's a good couple levels lower anyways.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't think I've used focus energy in this game. That looked really good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna focus energy and crit my way through. Jesus, Deerling.
I don't think we're gonna crit our way through Jesus for that. That's my mumbling. That's my mumble casting. Do they have that? Do they have mumble casting?
It's like Shoutcast where it was like,
Right.
oh, that's a good move. I'm pretty sure mumble casting is just how they cast baseball.
There was, so I went to a aerial show yesterday for the studio I do. I practice? Whatever, I don't know.
Train.
Probably the right terminology. Anyway, but one of my friends was in it, and so she came up to us. She's like, "Yeah, there's this other performer who just has like just a really like not a deep voice, but it's at least whenever they cheer, they just say yes much deeper than when everyone else is going high. When everyone else goes high, they go low. So they're like, I love hearing this specific person cheer because they're very vocal about it, but also it's just like you get the full
exactly
range.
Who's cheering.
Yeah.
This thing almost killed Slurpin with his own headbutt.
Yep. This Deerling is really putting up a fight here. I like that Deerling. Good job, Deerling.
Boy, Deerling would be a neat first partner Pokemon, wouldn't it?
It really would be.
Hypothetically.
I mean, maybe, you know, who could say?
I will say, I do think that, like, watching events, it is kind of fun because it does kind of feel like, oh, some memo did come down from on high, huh? Because Nintendo and everyone involved in the broadcast is really pushing the phrase first partner Pokemon over starter Pokemon on broadcast.
Yeah.
It was very surreal to hear everyone be like, oh yeah, first partner Pokemon, you know, what we've always called them.
Not only what we've... Oh, Pellet. Almost. Yeah, I guess they were asking everyone about their, like, Charmander,
'cause
Squirtle, or Bulbasaur, yeah.
And then they'd be like, yeah, that's a good first partner Pokemon to choose. Crit. Is that just a Voltorb an Electrode hanging out?
Sure
No,
is.
it's a Ditto.
How can you tell?
You are an Electrode. I just kind of thought because I didn't think that there were Electrodes out here. What are you doing around here, bud?
He's rolling.
Just rolling.
Rolling.
I'm actually really terrified. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
out of this
like,
fight.
why are we doing this?
I am not letting this thing blow up in my face and take out my bird. Nope.
Here's the cat, though. We'll do that. Gotta make room for other mons to be your partner, even if none if none others would be the starters. It's like when his jackass husbands go, and this is my first wife, Lauren.
My grandfather's been using that joke for 65 years.
Yep. Yep.
I do think actually, I don't not,
Around people that like in the
I was gonna
department
say,
who are divorced.
Not to give him too much credit, but I do think that he is actively doing it as a dunk on other people around him
Yeah,
that have their second to third wives. I don't think he's trying to tell Jane to keep on her toes. I do think that he's like, hey, dummies, I made this work.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
a
a
ditto.
ditto.
You know how I know?
How do you know, Andrew?
Because it says ditto on its head.
I think that
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
I think
send.
that Ditto would be really upset if it knew that the animators did that. Don't you think? You know what they could have done? Actually, I'm mad at this because they shouldn't. This is the worst atrocity in this game. I know.
Dang. Okay.
I know. It's because they could have just put the eyes on it and could have called it a Meowth. They could have just made a Meowth with eyes on it. That would have been much more fun.
With the funky eyes.
With the funky eyes.
Oh, hey,
hey,
there's
look
a demo.
today.
It's in the game.
Yeah, sure is. I do think I think you're right, that partner Pokemon is an anime term.
Well, it's first partner Pokemon.
Oh, first partner
Like
Pokemon.
it is the like.
Here is the quote.
It's the three word.
What are you doing? Why are you upset?
This is a ditto, not a Dedenne.
Yeah, no, I know.
I didn't read that it was a ditto. I thought it was a
Hey, they
Dedenne.
got you. It got you.
To the point that I swapped into my poison type and got ready to take it out, and now it's going to transform into a... It's a little funny for...
That's not.
Oh, it flinched because am I stinky? No, I'm sticky.
No, you're
hold.
sticky. Hello, Juliet.
Hey, Juliet.
What's up?
Sludge Bomb doesn't have a
I don't think so.
flinch chance.
Maybe you just like...
How do I...
Did you? Oh, no, you know what? You hit it. You hit it in the back.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah. You're right.
Two goopy guys, indeed.
It's gotta be...
Look at how happy it is. Look how it's got 6 little fingers. It's so happy.
When Ditto transforms into a Grimer, do you think that it's like, oh, I only have to do like this? Or do you think they're just like, oh good, I get an easy day today?
I think it would be like, I get an easy day today.
Okay.
I don't think they would be upset. I'm editing a podcast for the Moonshot Network's Patreon at patreon.com/Moonshot Network. Yes, you are, so I'll probably watch on mute until I get the edit done. I'll try to be more animated.
We'll pantomime
I'll do one of these.
our battles. Juliet misses you.
Hello, I miss you too. Hello.
Not me, apparently, but you, sure.
I mean, you're around.
I'm around. No, I'm just joking.
I need to be more active in the Moonshot
chat.
chat.
I forgot a thing. I'm sorry.
What'd you forget?
Who just learned that?
Oh shoot! I didn't even see.
You learned Payback. We're gonna relearn Slam. Man, remember when Cabrawler was like, actually, I don't want to learn Protect, or actually, I'd like to learn a second normal move over Protect.
Did you just? Oh, you just automatically changed it. Oh.
I didn't think to
You didn't.
ask.
You didn't think to ask, Andrew.
Can I not?
Remember
ask?
move. You have to click it. And
Oh,
then,
yeah,
You have to
yeah.
go through the whole. Yeah.
Would you like over Leer? Fine. Okay, we definitely want to keep the Slam that will never hit. Fine, that's fine. It's cool.
It's all right. It's all right.
Good. It's okay.
Oof. I don't know. One of my stickers is.
I'm gonna-
isn't sticking.
You know what? I think
What's up?
I'm gonna put
gonna
Rocky
mumble a
Oyster
bit.
in instead of Paella. I just think that this is a stronger Pokemon overall.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think
Okay.
that's a hard sell.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, what
Alright,
do
are
mushroom
you real?
Pokemon?
You are real. Real dumb. Get wrecked.
It just rolled.
It did.
That was so cute.
Oh, it's about to roll.
Its head is. Ah.
You have lost something. Your life. Is it wicked? There's a YouTube video I'm obsessed with right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A guy.
You have not shared this obsession with me.
I did last night. A guy recreated the entirety of Kendrick Lamar's
yes, he
album
did.
"Damn" from memory at 5 a.m. And it's him just singing every part, every line, every bar from "Damn."
Which, like, honestly, if that's the new, like, Juliet and Riley are doing Bath and Butler Works, but if you want to do that with someone, just feel like, I need you, I'm going to call you at 6 a.m. and I need you to sing your favorite song.
We're going to record.
That one you can use for free. That one, that's my contribution to the Patreon.
Did he do
No.
it good? He did it as best as he could.
Andrew showed it to me, and within, like, I gave it a good 30 seconds to a minute, and I said, I can't listen to this anymore. He said, we should just have it on in the background. I'm like, I'm not doing anything active enough to divert my attention from this.
You are a...
Only child who was raised by teachers who said that you have to study in complete silence? Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, there's that. So you don't... I have 3 siblings, all of whom have our own thing going at any given time. Flamigo, please learn Roost. I'm begging you. Faint does 30 damage. I'd rather do nothing than hit a Pokemon for 30 damage through Protect. Please just learn Roost. I will take it. I will take it.
But you might have Protect at some point. It is the most important move in the game, you know.
That's true.
Who, do you know that handle enough to share with the chat what?
No.
Oh, okay.
I will say the video, it's YouTube in 2024, so the title is very literal. It's just I and then verbed a thing is the title of every YouTube video. So it is just I recreated Damn at 5 a.m. from memory. Have to play Picross games or something similar to listen to podcasts? Yeah, either if I want to listen to something, I got to do something with my hands or vice versa. And Sam is very much not that. But you're also, and I don't mean this as a dig, and I'm going to say out loud that I don't mean this as a dig, and you might even hear it and go, where's the insult there?
Okay. All right. Can't wait for this.
You are very, you can't do like bad singing or like bad music. You are, or even like, I would say it can sometimes go to the point of just like, if a song is being intentionally dissonant, you're still like, no, I don't want to hear it. Like, why would I?
It depends on like why they're doing that. Yeah.
But you struggle with like, why would they make something sound bad when they could have just when I could listen to something that sounds good instead?
I won't go that far.
I've lived with you for 12 years. I would say yes. There have been many times where you're just like, can we just turn this off? I'd rather listen to anything else right now. Oh, we got 3 levels up. Sludge Wave. Now,
Restless Paradise. It was very interesting when Andrew's sister lived with us, and it's like, okay, yep, here we go.
Now, Sludge Wave.
Yeah.
It has 95 base power.
Sure does.
Actually, all of these are special.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
moves.
all of these are gonna suck.
So I would love to learn a physical move at any point.
Yep, they didn't really get them.
So we're gonna learn. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Sludge Bomb. This is slightly better, and I think it hits everyone in multiple things.
Yeah, it hits the entire arena. Just scary.
But I think because of your time and you've been through the minds of being in various choirs, and it is I think it is kind of the point where you're just like, why would I ever listen to something that's off key? I will turn it off immediately.
Did you know that my uncle has perfect pitch?
Ron?
No, other uncle Dan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He the story as it was told to me was that he had some sort of like fever or something like that, or some sort of illness, and then like
The only
realized.
cure was more cowbell.
And then after that, he had like perfect pitch.
It melted the part of his brain that
Apparently.
sung poorly. What's the?
No. He can identify pitches. He can't.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, he's a good singer and everything too, but he actually plays the violin. Did you know that he plays the violin?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, he's actually really good. Yeah, like he and my grandma will. This is cute. Like he and my grandmother will play duets together.
On the piano and violin.
Violin, yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, I got some videos today of my grandma playing piano. Made me happy.
Good.
Have to ask now Niels to read to me instead of listening to a plethora of audiobooks because Niels just does it better. I get that. I don't really listen to audiobooks. I don't know why. I probably should, or at least give another chance because I can do podcasts. But I think that I think I just read too fast. In all honesty.
Sure, I get that.
Because I listened to the Lunar Chronicles. Is that the name of it? The retelling of Cinderella and like various fairy tales set in space. No, not set in space. What's set in space? I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Do we have one of those?
Man, the
upstairs?
secrets that uncles can have. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Cinder is what.
Cinder, thank you. Yes. That was an interesting book series. I like that one. But I listened to that one on audiobook, and there was like one of the voices that they did for one of the new characters that they introduced in like book 2 or 3. I'm like, they're lucky that we're on a long road trip and it's just me. Like, here we go.
Throw up your rage
you don't-
fist. If
Oh,
you're
okay,
feeling
thank
it
God.
when I rage this. Dum, bum. That's the sound when the rage hits. That's Rock Fist by
I don't know. I couldn't
Oh
tell
my
you.
God, who's Rock Fist?
I don't know.
It's a. Oh, this is gonna bug me. It's
Who is
not.
Rock
It's
Fist?
not Skillet. Is it 1,000-Foot Crutch?
I don't know. Who is Rockfist?
Well, it's not a guy.
Well, I'm trying to ask my phone while we're talking. It's the name of the song is Rockfist?
Yeah.
Whoop, there goes my phone. Hang on.
Has Sam heard?
It is
Trump?
1,000-Foot Crunch.
1,000-Foot Crutch. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's Skillet because Has Sam heard what?
Trombone Hero.
Yes. But that's like goofy bad. Unless Martin's crushing it, in which case it's still very good.
Like I don't think that.
Having the Sephiroth at not. No, it was the mainstream last year, right?
Yes.
That's what that was. Yeah, because we were in an old apartment.
I do think that.
That
if,
was one of the funniest things.
If we ever went to. If we had a niece whose 8th grade recital we had to go to, I think that Sam and I would have to have a long conversation in the car before we went inside.
I wouldn't have a long conversation. I don't like going to choir concerts. But that's because I would rather be up there doing it than in the audience. I'm just like, ugh, man. And everyone sings in Latin and shit. And I get it, but I don't understand Latin. One of my friends is about to have a baby and I'm very excited.
Okay. There's these little doggies. Here, little doggy. Yeah.
But should I tell how I accidentally really put my foot in my mouth the other day?
You didn't put your foot in
No,
your
I
mouth.
truly did.
No,
and
you didn't. Your friend just has a pregnancy brain and has a lot of things on her mind right now.
Yeah, it's just. So my friend has chickens, and so I texted her and asked. My 8th grade niece's karaoke night. Oh man.
Singing in Latin.
See, I don't like karaoke because I get too embarrassed for karaoke. But we were talking about these chickens, and it was like I texted her in the morning, and then like we're both working, so on and off throughout the day, right? Like long gaps in between. And so I texted her in the evening, and then she texted because she was pregnant. So she texted me at like 3 a.m. So my last message to her about her chickens was, "Oh, are you continuing? What names do you currently have? Are you sticking with the old lady theme?" And like at 3 a.m. she texted me back and with the 2 names that they have picked out for their baby that's gonna be in like 2 weeks. So I woke up at 8 a.m. and immediately started texting, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, I was talking about your chickens." Because she then went into detail about how she's naming this kid after like one of her in-laws' parents, because she already named her other kid after one of her parents. Like,
yeah, like they're not just old ladies, Sam. They're my family.
yeah.
And you're like, I'm talking about the chickens, not your child.
Not your unborn any day now kid. Like, oh my god. And she texted me back. She's like, "I really, truly, it was 3 a.m. I did not put 2 and 2 together. I did not think that you were insulting my children." So.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get to roar and end this fight.
Would it roar and switch out, or
no,
it
because
runs
it's
away?
wild, it ends the fight.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that worked that way. I thought that it only worked the other way. Wow,
Yeet.
incredible. But they for their chickens, they did kind of stick with the old lady names, but they added like a midnight in there too, which I presume is one of the like dark bluish tinted chickens.
Mm-hmm. Please stop swaggering that monkey. His swag too strong, his attack too sharp.
His brain's too manky.
Oh, I agree. Bob.
Oh, that's a ghost move, right?
Yeah, look at all those chickens, and it's a baby. What is it in the look at all those chickens video? Is it pigeons? Am I remembering right? You've seen that, right? The old vine of the kid going, "Look at all those chickens." And
Yes.
it's a bunch of animals that are distinctly not chickens. Oh, we've reached an anger point. Oh, we're gonna obliterate this dog.
Oh no.
Y'all have
Obliterate!
fun. Thanks for stopping by.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
See
pigeons
ya.
are like geese. Yeah. Coffee? You wanna learn focus
But hang on, I
energy?
can tell you the chicken names really quick if you're still here. They're Cody, Dot, Midnight, Helen, and Betsy and Carol.
Decided not to learn focus energy.
That's fair. I don't want to learn focus energy either. You need to get that rage fist in there again.
Leppa. Let's not take on the Mabosstiff. Let's just pick on the children. Yeah! That's fine. Whoever facilitates us using this 10 more times.
That's fair.
Is it 20 or 30?
I don't know.
How many rage fists I gotta throw before I evolve into a angrier monkey?
Doing that. This is Rage Fist is the one that if it hits you, you get mad.
Yeah. Yeah, it does 50 more base power every time I
Oh.
get hit.
That's a lot.
Yes. I
Yeah.
did a draft league, and Primeape specifically is one of the last Pokemon that I drafted, and it ended up being one of my MVPs because I would use. So Primeape's kind of fun because you
Not Primeape, the other one.
No, it was
Annihilate?
Primeape, not
Oh,
Annihilate. Yeah.
really?
Yeah, and the cool thing there is that I could use let's swap you out. So I could use Beat Up, which hits 4 times, but as a Primeape, I resisted it, so it only dealt like 2 damage every time that I
Incredible.
used it. But I would do that to bump my Rage Fist up to 200, 250 base power,
Insane.
and then start slamming with it.
He moved the mouse. Sorry, I can't see.
But I would do
20
that.
for sure. Okay.
I would do that on a Pokemon that,
Oh.
but because it was Primeape. Oh, without visiting a Pokemon Center between uses? Well, thank God I used the Lepa Berry.
That's so interesting.
I didn't realize that.
Because, like, why would you have... Like, that's hard to... Why would you do that, you know? Like, why would you use a Lepa Berry unless it does the automatic...
Yeah, so multi-hit moves count for each of the moves. The other thing about Primeape is that it does not... It doesn't have to be since the last time it was in. So if if I swap it out and then... No, if I... In a single battle. But if I swap it out and then bring it back in later, it's still at 200.
That's wild. Rage Fist rules.
So I used Primeape on this team. That was like an alternate win con. Was just like Farigiraf can learn Beat Up on top of all of my Trick Room shenanigans that I'm already doing with the team. The alternate win con is Mankey Brain, knows Rage Fist. I built it with the IVs and EVs for its defenses and HP.
Yeah,
and then I gave it an Eviolite. So it was just tanky.
Yep.
And just like
Tank little
it
bastard
would just
right there.
take a bunch of hits and then fire back with base 300 hit moves.
That's wild.
That would, that because I took the time and did that, would just overwhelm whatever I was fighting against. So but on top of that, so it had Rage Fist as one move, but it also had access to like Swagger, Taunt, and like Helping Hand or Protect.
Yeah.
And so I could just say like, great, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna taunt the thing that wants to use Spore. We're going to Swagger their special attacker so it's confused, and we don't care that they get a bonus to their base attack. Yeah, like it's not top tier strategies. It's not going to see any like real play anytime soon. But for a draft league, it was really good. And it's just nice to have a Pokemon that you can just out of nowhere say like, great, answer a fighting type that's using a ghost type move. If you have a psychic type, I will outlast it and just destroy you. It worked really well.
You like that draft league was. I remember you like doing it. It was at a weird time for us that you were doing it. I don't remember why. Maybe it's just because busy life, whatever. But I know you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I drafting is the best way to do any game I've found. I love drafting. I am for drafting what Riley is for brackets. I don't miss Magic the Gathering in the abstract. I do miss playing in limited draft events because that is not a thing that I have found with other card games. Like Pokemon doesn't support it. A couple of games will be like, you can open 6 packs and do a thing.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
No. That draft that you took me to was really fun.
The two-headed giant thing for Magic? Yeah.
I like that.
That was for, that was more limited.
Beat up this Chansey.
Sealed, but yeah. Sealed two-headed giant's cool. But I love looking at a pack open in front of me and saying, what's the pick?
I know. God, we should play some DC Deck Builder again. Thanks, Chansey. You want to heal me up?
I gotta say, I do like this idea. I know that this stream so far has just been me beating up random woodland creatures. I do like the idea of me going into this fight against Larry with...
We didn't even... Oh, it's the next level. Okay.
Yeah.
Do.
There we go.
Do.
Annihilate.
The Rage Monkey Pokemon, and what did it do? What did it do?
It imbues its fist with the power of rage that keeps hidden in its heart.
Oh my god!
Opponents struck by these imbued fists will be shattered to their core.
Hang on, I wanna... Don't mind me.
I love that one of the old Primeape entries said, like, sometimes this guy gets so angry he dies. And they're just like, yeah, you fucking bet he does. Oh, we're losing our best fighting move to get Shadow Punch. A move that won't hit anything that Larry is gonna use against us.
It's fine. It gets stabbed somewhere. It just wants to make you mad. It's mad.
It lives to sow chaos and dissent.
Yeah.
I don't have to go back to town to put you in a box, do I?
Nope, sure don't.
All right. Thank you, Brain. You're going in here just so that you don't get too swole. I want to train Chili Dog. No, I want to train Flank Steak. I'm going to put Rocky Oyster to the front so that you start getting some experience.
Are there any trainers around here? Or do we just need to talk to that guy at the Pokemon Center?
He said I've defeated 3. I can look around.
Oh. Move time.
Rocky Oyster, what did you want to move? You wanted to learn Zen Headbutt. What do you want to get rid of?
Oh, man, it's going to be double kick, $10.
Work up.
Oh, that's too bad.
Fine.
Man, I love it. It's just running around you.
But no, I would do a
time.
draft league again in a heartbeat for Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon draft leagues are fun because there's so much that goes into like, it lets you use a bunch of Pokemon that you wouldn't normally, or that normally get pushed out of the format, like, and in a way where it's like, competitive Pokemon is not so homogenized that everyone is using the same team these days, but there is like a core of like 4.
Yeah.
3 or 4 that you're just like, I'm going to see at least 2 of these 3 on every team.
What I like is when they do that, like, stats thing on... Hi, we've been watching a lot of Pokemon tournaments recently. Sorry. I like when they have the percentage of teams that have this Pokemon in them, or that make day 2 or whatever, and it's like, oh, Incineroar is on 50% of teams. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we have something else at 38%. Okay, I see. I know where this is.
But I love draft leagues because it's basically you take those 5 or whatever, and then you split those up across 5 teams, and then it's like great. You don't have access to Incineroar as your Intimidator. Who do you want instead? And it's like, oh, this opens up to use like Arcanine or Hisuian Arcanine, but then you also get to go like further out and say like, you know what? If I want a fire type that has Intimidate, the Fire Tauros is pretty good, and that has Intimidate.
Yeah.
Or you can say, you know what? Listen, I didn't get a good Intimidator or a good Tailwind setter for speed control, but you know what? It's not a great Pokemon, but I can get both of those usages out of, let me check my notes here, Squawkabilly. Like, by opening up the field like that, it forces you to look at interesting Pokemon and say, yeah. Or you get to say like, great, oh, you know what? Masquerain is not a great Pokemon, but like, as a bug type, it has access to Quiver Dance, and it has Intimidate, and Flying Bug is a pretty decent defensive typing, so I can, count on my defenses. My stats aren't good, but like, I can use this to kind of shore up and quiver dance and then start to try to sweep. Or just say, you know what, here's a decent bug. I like those little options that get opened up and let you use the full field instead of just like the top 10%.
I think that I'm not super excited about this next round of competitive Pokemon to watch because I think it's going to be boring as hell. Because like compared to round 2, round 1's fine because it's like, okay, what's going on? What interesting things? But even then, that's like Dondozo is it, you know, like.
So yeah,
So round 2 is more fun.
We're about to hit Regulation G, which is we're starting to let like limited legendary Pokemon in. You can have one on your team, but it's like, you know, oh, that means that Kyogre, Groudon, Calyrex, you know, Lunala maybe. It is kind of, it's kind of funny that when you look at like a list of all of the legendary Pokemon, it's still like, oh, well, only the top 20% of those are going to be actually used because you're limited to one. So why would you ever use the worst legendary? But you get into territory where it's like, great, if Kyogre's allowed in a format, you're never using Torkoal ever again.
Right.
You're never using anything else that sets up Sun. You know, you're never using things like that. If Kyogre's allowed, bye Pelipper. We, you know, like we've needed you a little bit, and we've worked with you, but like, if I get Kyogre, thank you. I do not need a seagull on my team.
Right. Yeah.
I will take the whale. Go for
Can you
it.
put this on the table?
I
Actually,
can use an ice cream break.
I understand. I have to remember where the buttons are. I don't know why, like, this is... I guess because I use the PlayStation for TV at times, but for the... Oh. There we go. How are we doing? We want to get up to level 26 or 36?
I'd like to for a chunk of them. If Rocky Oyster isn't quite there, I think that's okay. But chat, what's your favorite? What's your go-to like Blizzard or you know, whatever your a cup full of ice cream with a candy or some such mixed in?
Sure.
What's your go-to candy to mix in? I love anytime that you get like a turtle or a Heath bar.
They had Heath bars there too, did you?
Yeah.
Does that one have Heath bars on it?
No.
Oh.
I just like turtle more than I like Heath bar.
Understand.
But I do, every time I order one with a Heath bar, I do kind of feel like an old man. I do feel like that's an old man candy, and I do kind of feel like at some level I am kind of ordering the Werther's original special.
Fashion in Pokemon Violet is great. All other things being equal, it's nice to have a fun hat with a cute suit. I agree.
I do like running around with the suit. I'll forever miss. I love my. This thing stinks. I do love my old the ARGonauts shirt. I like the options that they give you in Scarlet and Violet. It's just a shame that there's only like 4 of them. I wish that we had more to pick from. Because I like... Where did it go?
It digged.
Oh, it dug.
It dug.
Okay. I thought it was just glitching out.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was doing a little bit of camera work, so I can understand how you'd think that.
Okay, we're getting 2 votes for Oreos, 1 vote for just straight up fudgy brownie chunks. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a level of decadence to there that I don't typically afford myself, but I do think that that's probably the right call overall.
Peanut butter cup.
Peanut butter cup's good.
I like cookie dough. The blizzard that I'm having is cookie dough and Oreo. We tried to go to Cold Stone, but it was closed by the time we got there, which was like 6. Like.
I think the location might just be closed for
You
some
think so?
reason. I'm not sure.
Maybe it's just not. Oh, here you go. Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. Oh. I'm sorry. Would you like to hit the button?
There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't do desserts often, so when I do, I go full decadence.
Just like,
Fair.
this is my, camera.
Yeah, just a simple cow.
I have a negative connotation towards this thing, I'm realizing.
Yeah, you don't like Camerupt?
I don't
Rock
think I do.
slide.
Because it's used in Team Magma, and...
No, don't get rid of yawn.
That's so cute when you yawn, though.
I will say, this thing has simple, and it will never decide to learn a move that boosts its
That's
stats.
true. That's true. That's funny.
This is a Pokemon designed solely to make me feel bad.
For what it's worth, I went to get a vanilla soft serve dipped in caramel during this stream. Hell yeah.
Hey,
We're influencers.
we're influencers.
If I'm having ice cream, I want some sort of sour fruit in it to balance. Put some raspberry in there or strawberry. Yep. I love strawberry ice cream, but like real strawberries. Can't have... The greatest disappointment is when you're gonna fall off that cliff, buddy boy.
We're gonna kick him off. Oh, you
no,
can
you're
try
not.
to endure, but you're getting kicked off. Yeah. Okay, maybe we didn't endure.
Nope.
That's fine.
That's all right.
Strawberries, disappointment.
Oh yeah, when it's that like strawberry syrup stuff that they put on pancakes. Ugh, I hate that stuff. The goop, hate the goop. Or like strawberry syrup.
I think maybe we talk about dessert too
Yeah, I
often
think
on
we
this
do,
stream.
but I
we
also
did
had
we
this
did
deja
get into
vu,
this
yeah.
conversation about pies last week,
yeah.
didn't we? Oh yeah, 3 levels.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing for. It's just the grossest. I'll make it. I will make it myself, and it'll be better. That's fine.
Marshmallows going in the tank. Let's get some extra levels on Timbit. I do think let's go until we get level 36 with Rocky Oyster, and then we'll fight Larry tonight.
Okay. I hope we can do more than that. What time is it? We just been.
It's like 8:30.
Jesus Christ.
We've been look. They see us grinding down on the floor, you know?
I'm on a couch.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a sleepover. There's gonna be desserts at the sleepover, so we gotta talk about which ones are best.
Man, now I'm popcorn. Because of just the saltiness for the sweetness. To balance things out.
One thing that became a running joke in when I was younger, I used to work at a theater day camp as a camp counselor, and it became a running joke because our boss told us a story once about when he was a kid. His older sister was allowed to have a sleepover and he wasn't. He was so mad. It wasn't that he wasn't allowed to have a sleepover. It was that he wasn't allowed to go to his sister's sleepover.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hey, no, she's with her friends. You're gonna stay in your room with, your parents will hang out. But like he was very verklempt about all that, and so he didn't want to do all
Good
that.
word.
And so thank you. And so while the girls were out doing something, he like snuck into his sister's room and hid in her closet so that he could listen to the sleepover and find out what was up.
Sure.
And then they came in and they were doing stuff for a while, and then they left the room again to go watch a movie or something.
Sure.
And he like came out of the room and was apparently really grumpy. And his mom like found him and was like, "Hey, what's up, bud? Where have you been?"
Where you been? Why the long face? What's going on? Oh, it's looking his phone.
And he was like, "Let's listen to the sleepover to find out what they were talking about." And his mom said, "Well, what were they talking about?" Hey, okay, we'll meet you where you are. And he went, "Ugh, stickers and boys." So what else are we talking about at Sleepover Sundays? Stickers and boys. Sam, pick a topic.
I can give them a sticker tour of my cup.
Yeah, talk about your stickers, babe.
Stickers and boys. That's so funny.
But it became a running joke of like, among the camp counselors, of just like, give an improv prompt, you'd be like, stickers.
That's so funny. I do need to get more stickers. I'm one of those people that it was a big deal for me to put stickers on my cup.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a spot for one more sticker. I was so sad because I got the friend that performed actually this weekend. We do a move, like a warm-up called Party Cactus, which is where you put your arms out like this, and then you go like this to warm up your elbows and your shoulders and everything, and then you go reverse. And it's everyone's favorite move because it just looks so goofy, and our instructor is a goofball when she does it too. So she got us cactuses that have maracas on the edge of them for stickers, and like, here you go, here's the party cactus. I'm like, oh my god, I have a friend. So, but it's too big to fit on my cup.
Aww.
I'm real bummed about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's really cute.
I know.
Yeah, I remember for my birthday, I invited basically my whole class to a sleepover, and decided none of the girls could come, and I was like, wait, why not?
Oh no. My best friend growing up, and currently, we always went over to her house for sleepovers. Like there's a group of like 6 of us. Because I had not yet dawned on the like attraction edge of childhood, so I was like, you're just forbidding half my friends because they're girls?
Yeah.
Oh no. But we would go over to her house, and they had a finished basement, and so that had like a guest bed or whatever in there, and her sister is 7 years older than us, so she was out for college. So like they had a couple of extra rooms for 6 people to sleep in compared to the rest of us who flat out didn't. But we also found out much later that our friend, her mom, said that she knew that my friend was really loud, and so she didn't want her to go over to, she wanted people to come to her house because she didn't want to send her daughter to another place where her daughter would just be so loud in their house and like keep the parents up. And to be fair, like she's absolutely right. Like it would be.
Mm-hmm. That is really funny.
And spot on, for both of their personalities. My mom wanted to be the, like, hangout house so much. Look at you. Just look at you go, man.
Get back here.
How far are you gonna run? Oh.
Dang.
Well, that far.
Out of existence. Sorry, your mom wanted to be the hangout house?
Yeah.
It just wasn't?
No. Mm-mm. Because my friend's too loud, and when we didn't have the 3rd bedroom to sleep in. So,
Yeah.
It just didn't. It was easier.
It's gotta be weird being a parent and having to deal with, like, there is a little bit of, like, no! Flamigo, this isn't even a good flying move for you. And you want to get rid of Roost? Alright, Flamigo.
Whoopsies.
Man, we're just letting these Pokemon do whatever they want. They're just getting worse and worse as they go. All of our Pokemon are going to end up like that Articuno build by the time. No, it's got to be weird, like, as a parent, because you're kind of like on the outskirts of high school politics.
Yes.
But in a way that does kind of influence your life. Because, like, in the way that you want to support your kid, because it's like, I want my child to be popular and have friends, but that does mean that I have to give up my basement on every Saturday night until, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no. We couldn't do it. Like, can you imagine? Like, just having the basement in here?
I mean, we would fix up the other room and make it a party zone.
I suppose.
And I think that, like, Well, it's got like a bathroom down here and stuff, and I do think that it's pretty.
That's fair.
Frankly, I do think it's easy to say like, "Hey, we'll just hang out upstairs."
Yeah, honestly, if we like, this isn't gonna happen, but we would just probably make this the bedroom and then say, "Here you go. The upstairs is our domain. You can have the downstairs. It's fine. You have to do laundry though." No, Rocky Oyster. What was that? Oh.
It was weird for me because for every single field trip, one of my parents had to chaperone because they didn't trust anyone.
Oh no.
And also insisted that unless they personally knew another kid, they had to come to my house instead of theirs.
My mom was a little bit like the second half of that statement too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's a little bit more so. I don't know if it worked out like this because, like, I got along, or she's like, we're gonna intentionally put you with the kids that I like their parents. But because I can see that, because my mom's a very outgoing person. But I don't think that I was allowed to go to houses that I. Yeah, I'm trying to think back.
My mom did once like kind of turn to me and she was like, "I'm so glad." My mom, not to say like she didn't compliment me often or whatever, but like as I was growing up, there were some times that I was like, "Oh, my mom like really means that compliment, and it's a nice and it's like a good compliment that you would give an adult." Like,
sure, yeah,
wow, interesting. But I do remember that one time my mom turned to me and said, "You know what? Like, I don't know if I raised you right or whatever, but you're a really good judge of character, and I'm glad that I don't have to like. I've never had to like police your friends. Like I after like 5th grade, I never really was like, as a kid, you probably shouldn't be hanging out with. I'm just good at meeting people, I guess. And so there was a bit where it was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm glad that it sounds like my parents have never had to deal with like, oh, we hate this kid that Andrew likes to hang out with.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. And that, I can't imagine having that situation where you're just like, watch shithead over again. Like,
yeah, I think I dated a guy like that. Yeah, because I've grown up to think that my parents are absolutely terrible judges of character. That's too bad. Ugh. My mom, they did a American Idol show, and one of the audition people is like one of the early rounds, and one of the people was from my mom's hometown, so she showed me that segment or whatever. So we watched American Idol for a little bit. She's like, do you remember your first boyfriend and how he said that his plan was to win American Idol, and that's how he was going to like get started in the music industry? I said, no.
Yeah, my first boyfriend, Sanjaya, yeah.
So she's like, yeah.
All right, Raging Bull. What are we getting rid of for Raging Bull?
We're not gonna learn Raging Bull. $10. Okay.
That's fine. We'll take it. That's great.
What does Raging Bull do? I don't know this one.
It's a very powerful move. It's like their signature move.
Yeah.
And if it was one of the ones with a special type, it would be. So Raging Bull matches the type that it is.
Oh, okay. So it's automatic.
It also breaks light screen and reflect, apparently.
Cool.
So this is just really big brick break for us.
Okay.
I know that if you are the fire or water ones, it becomes a fire or water move. I don't know how it interacts with Terra types, actually.
Oh, that'll be
Now that
fun.
I'm saying this, I don't know if it is just essentially a...
For someone mentioned Sanjay, I get mental whiplash. I forgot that person existed. No, but I think my mom, I don't know if she...
All right, Raging Bull. Can we knock this thing out in one hit? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't know if she didn't like...
Yeah, Sanjaya. Sam's ex-boyfriend.
No.
Yeah, Raging Bull.
Hell yeah. 2007.
All right, Bug Buzz. Show me Struggle Bug.
That's fine.
Fine.
I also can't believe you know what year that was from. Have I told the story on stream about how my mom hijacked my then boyfriend's graduation party? Like high school graduation
I
party?
don't think so, but you should tell it now.
And also, I can't believe that 2000 is 100 years ago.
Yep.
I really liked him, although in retrospect, he might not have been the best singer. Sanjaya's name dropped in the song in 2000. Okay. So my mom grew up on like the Indiana side of Louisville, Kentucky, right? And my mom really likes animals in general, but is like a big fan of horses. And what does that do? What does linger? We just smell?
It overtakes our ability, we lose our ability, and then if something else hits us, they get that ability.
Oh, okay, boring. I mean, useful.
So
whatever.
it can like kind of
Yeah.
chain through.
Yeah.
The sarcophagus Pokemon has
Yeah,
the same
thank
thing.
you. I'm like that's
There's
something else
mummy
with that too.
for that one.
Here we go. Sorry, my story's gonna have to wait. We got a dancing bird.
Coffee? Yeah!
We're wearing blue. We match.
Quackaball. Dancing in ways that evoke faraway places, this Pokemon mesmerizes all that see it. Flourishes of its decorative water features slice into its foes.
I kind of like its feet.
You like its feet?
I kind of like its feet.
I was about to say that I like Quackaball, except I don't like those weird toes. Aqua
They should be a
Step.
different color, but
Absolutely get rid of Aqua Step. Oh, we're getting rid of Aqua Cutter. Aqua Cutter is really good and has a good chance.
yeah.
Frankly, it's probably not as good as Aqua Step in
yeah, and-
general.
but
Well,
we're gonna
no,
be
it's a good
faster.
chance at critting, but we're going to get fast. I wish we learned a fighting move by now.
yeah, it's kind of weird that we don't. All right. Anyway, so yeah, my mom was a big fan of the Kentucky Derby. And so when I was growing up and we moved to Northwest Indiana, no one knows what the fuck the Kentucky Derby is because they don't care at all.
They're just like, oh, the horse race?
If they've heard of it. So like growing up, my mom would have like derby parties and would have friends over to watch the derby and like is, like I said, a very outgoing person. So she would like get up and be very excited about it.
It'd be like me hosting parties for Eurovision in Kentucky. Where like, my friends would be like, I don't know what that is. I guess I'll come over.
Yeah, right. Why the fuck not? I get to wear a hat? Sure. Okay.
Also applies to Eurovision.
Get to eat some derby pie? Sure. All right. Derby pie is great, by the way. Speaking of desserts, Seraph, that's the next dessert. That's the next pie. But anyway. So, big fans of the Kentucky Derby. Kentucky Derby is held the first Saturday in May. It's coming up. My then boyfriend, he has a generic male name. Can I use it?
That's between you and the Lord.
I haven't talked to him in years, and I have no intention to. He's a jackass. So, okay.
I feel like
So-
now, after all this, if you're gonna stay neutral about him as a person, I feel like it's fine. Now he's Dustin the jackass, so now it's libel.
I don't know if it's more. I also, unfortunately, dated someone. Never mind. Anyway, so it's gonna be more mean, but I don't really need to be that way, so it's fine.
Okay.
So anyway, Dustin's family was like very traditional Christian. Like the parents got together in high school and were high school sweethearts and had been together for God knows how long, kind of deal. And so the parents were convinced that this guy and I were gonna get married. And
Now,
like,
is this the guy whose plan was to get on?
Yeah, American Idol.
American Idol.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
he also, yeah.
Dustin Sanjaya, last name.
So my mom already was just like, no, they're not. Like, there's no fucking way my daughter's marrying this guy. Number one, because they're not a good match. And number two, because like, there's no way. This is not happening. So anyway, But that's the like kind of intensity that the relationship had to it, is that everyone thought that we were going to get married and there's no fucking way. So he decides to throw he was a year older than me, so he decided to throw his graduation party of all days the first Saturday in May. And so...
Which is the traditional Derby day.
Which is the Derby day.
Our audience doesn't know when the Derby is either.
Oh, I think I said whatever.
I'm just throwing it out
Speaking
there.
of chili dogs, we're visiting Dayton tomorrow with the eclipse, and I'm seriously considering getting Skyline.
Hell yeah.
He, you know what? He was a lot. He also had never heard of Lady Gaga in the year of our Lord 2009 and tried to go to college without having any kind of pop culture knowledge and be a music major. He had a lot of things not going for him to win American Idol.
I will throw this out there. Being a traditional Christian and not knowing Lady Gaga is a choice, not an accident. He did not happen to not know
He
who
also
Lady
didn't know the
Gaga
Beatles.
was.
He thought that the Beatles and Death Cab for Cutie were terrible bands.
Well,
I made him a CD for
you're the one that
graduation.
dates winners, so.
I upgraded my musical boyfriend. Anyway.
My Musical Boyfriend's my favorite anime that came out of last season. Cotton Spore.
This is why I can't tell stories, is because you tell funnier jokes during stories.
Sorry,
Stop it.
Go ahead. Getting a bullet seed for Cotton Spore. That's fine.
Yes, so Derby Day. It's first Saturday of May. Mark your calendars every year. So we show up, and my mom, it's a big fucking deal for this high school graduation too. Like, they have like a roasting pig and everything. Like, it was a big deal. So they had one of those like split story house, I think that's what they're called, where like you enter through the front door on like ground level, but then their basement also walks out to their backyard because it's on a hill or whatever. Anyway, so they had that, and on both floors they had a TV going with a PowerPoint presentation of Dustin, like throughout the, as you do for graduation parties, all the pictures and everything, and like there's photos of me in there because they're convinced that we're gonna get married. It's insane. So my mom, and we'd been dating probably for like 9 months at the time. And my mom goes up while my boyfriend's dad is like roasting this pig like in their backyard or whatever, and says, "Hi, I need you to change the TV." Says, Sam told us something here.
No, everyone was just ragging on me for...
Oh, okay, good.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Thank you.
You keep going.
So my mom goes up to the dad, as he's like, entertaining his friends and family and roasting this pig in the backyard. Says, "Hi, I need you to like turn off your TV and I need you to change it to the Kentucky Derby, please. It's happening in half an hour. I'm giving you advance notice that this needs to happen." I don't think either of us had told this poor family this at all. And they said, "Well, we can't do that." And now as I'm telling this story, why the fuck can't you? But whatever. Mom's like, "Well, it's a horse race, so like we're talking 3 minutes max, and that's including like."
The tagline is the most exciting minute in sports.
Yeah, it's like it is not a long thing. So they must have had some sort of weird setup, or they didn't want to reconfigure or something like that, because they really could have just switched an HDMI cord.
They probably just didn't have cable out. Was it inside or was it
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in their house. Like, I don't know why they just didn't do it. Anyway, whatever. So, my mom, but it's their future daughter-in-law's mom, so they want to like make her happy, and so they like bust out a TV with bunny ears on it, and they like hook it up and make it work, and they have my mom watch the Kentucky Derby in the middle of their living room with all of these other like Midwesterners around saying, what the fuck are you doing right here? So that's my mom for you. And then we broke up 4 months later, so worked out well for everyone. Honestly, can you move the mouse? I'm sorry.
Yes. In just a moment while I...
Boop. Yeah. Nope. So close.
Boop.
Nope.
There we go.
There it is. Honestly, I think every single graduation party I've ever been to would benefit from some brief exciting thing happening to energize people. Because, I mean, my mom was definitely hooting and hollering, too. Like, it is not a quiet, oh, we have to fight her first.
It's the most exciting.
Yeah.
The most exciting minute in
in
sports.
Are we ready to fight her with all of our fighting types?
I changed the
okay.
team around to put it
Thank
into a balanced format.
Perfect. She's got to get a sec.
Well... All right.
Funny. What are other...
Let's swap in.
There's something else about this guy.
I'm a little... You know what? I'm going to bring in flank steak.
Okay.
To help deal with if they have, like, a flying type. And I remember that his big one is a Staraptor, so I'm a little... But we can Terra one of our guys out of fighting to help deal with that.
We got... What's Rocky Oyster's Terra type? You keep switching it, so I can't tell.
Rocky Oyster fighting.
Okay.
Annihilate is fighting, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Confit is water, Flamigo's flying, Fergaraf is psychic, so...
That'll be good for resisting.
Yeah. And then Camerupt can go water, but we don't really need him to. Camerupt doesn't got... Well, Camerupt has rock... I'm going to put Camerupt up front in case he starts with a bird, because we can rock slide it.
He probably has a Flamigo.
It's not a normal type.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking in reverse. Yep.
You're good, you're good.
Yep.
Who did I not... Oh, I moved items for the fight with her.
Berries, berries, berries. Actually. Oh, do we not have any health restoring berries?
Doesn't look like it.
Damn, wow. I agree though, Julia. I think that exciting things do need to happen at graduation parties, because it's like, I don't know, man. You're getting together. It's cute to look at baby pictures and everything, but like, I remember hating going to graduation parties when I was graduating.
Uh-huh. Well, the problem is that, like...
It's the same food, it's the same people in the same town, every single one.
Yeah, you nailed it. It's like, oh, we all get together, we eat the same catered barbecue food if your parents wanted to do that. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, we put together a crock pot because we're feeding a lot of people.
Yep.
It's like, all right. And no offense to it, but it's like, great, the same crock pot meal that I've had. Everyone has the same dip, you know?
Yep.
You know what? Let's get a clear amulet. Not lowering my stats.
Nope. Mm-mm.
All right.
Yep. We're saving. Juliet, I'm excited for you to go see the eclipse, though.
Yeah, we're gonna do ours here. Just
I want to deal with traffic. I'm scared.
We have 99% totality, which is like, it is going to be great and really cool, but it is like, man, we are just, that is too far to like drive to make it work in the middle of a work day.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I did a shared graduation party with my best friend. That's the way to do it in future college roommate. That's the way to do it, honestly. Mm-hmm. Just like, okay, make the twofer, knock them out, have fun, have like a mix of people doing it too, so like everyone has someone to talk to, or you know.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And I will say, for me, it was kind of like, oh, I don't care about this. This is a party more for like my mom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, oh, Mom can put together a graduation party. I'm sure she'll have a great time. Stella the student.
We took the day off from work. I'm using it as an excuse to see my mom and my favorite cat. Oh!
That sounds great.
Oh, favorite cat. And your mom. Oh, but favorite cat.
With that
love
lava
that.
plume.
Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. That's cool, though.
Hey. Does Ursaring have guts?
I don't know. It's got a big circle on its tummy.
It does. I'm worried that it has guts.
Our undergrad is in the line of totality, and so they've been like, they have it. They're doing a good job. I will give it to their marketing department because they're having that be the same weekend for the, or this weekend being their homecoming weekend. Basically, normally homecoming, or like some sort of reunion weekend, or, and they normally have their giant fundraising event in April anyway. So it's Pep and Vim Day.
You're right, Nina Nils. Most animals have guts. Thank you. All right, what's your clue?
Olivia Rodrigo has guts.
Olivia Rodrigo has guts. You're right. A dark spot surrounded by stairs. So,
Says
Fire
what?
blast.
Okay. Here to help. That person on the table? Or by the...
I meant to swap out my, because we're not starting the actual gym fight yet.
Of course it's... Gumshoes. Private Eye Pokemon. I now know.
Mm-hmm.
Just has unfortunate timing. We were able to get our Eclipse glasses at the local library, which I was very excited about. And we had to go there kind of early because they ran out in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But they were just handing them out for free, and it was very nice of them.
I'm excited. It'll be cool.
It's supposed to be really warm tomorrow too, which I'm happy about.
Yeah. Well,
we
until the
can
sun goes out.
Until the sun goes out. No, I'm super excited.
I do kind of remember going to, because there was one not too long ago.
2017.
And I remember going to that and like, getting like kind of cold because you're just like, oh, there's
Yeah.
no like direct.
Yeah.
It's weird to watch the temperature, like, it's weird seeing like,
Fuck yeah, libraries, hell yeah!
it was like there's shade everywhere, but not in the same way that it is if you, like a cloud goes by.
Right.
Because that's much more direct and much more like immediate. Ooh, boy. All right, I'm not dying to counter here.
One of my favorite. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll let
I
you- sorry.
remember it being kind of cool because it was like, oh, like everything is getting darker in a way that I've never really seen before.
Yeah. In the spirit of fuck yeah libraries, one of my favorite, it's not a therapeutic technique by any stretch of the imagination, although maybe it is, but when like I'm talking with clients general about, or with therapy clients general about like, well, I want to pick up a hobby, but like, you know, I want to read more, but books are expensive and blah, 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 and be like, you know that, you know, you can get books from the library. They're like, well, but audiobooks or, but I have my Amazon, like Kindle and ebooks. I like that more so. My favorite thing is to hit them with, have you heard of Libby? And like being able to tell people that you can get books for free and get them to your ebook or your e-reader or your phone. It's my favorite thing because a lot of them haven't heard of it. And like, I don't know. I just know that I'm saving people money which is very fun. So like I will pass the same tip on that if you have a library card and you don't know about this already, you can save a lot of money by going for ebooks anyway, getting them from Libby. Fuck yeah, Libby.
I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
I feel like therapy can be one of those things that like it's such a long form building process that it can be a little bit like every session we're adding another brick and we're like growing this and nurturing this, and so it's got to feel good to have like an immediate win of like, oh yeah, there's a service called Libby that you can do that
Yeah,
for
right.
free. Like it's got to feel really nice that you just get that immediate win instead of like, I don't have to build to this, I just get to say, have you met Libby?
Yeah, no. Is there an Eclipse song you'd play? Like, do people ring in the new year? Total Eclipse of the Heart, No Judgment. How does everyone feel about stealing books from academic libraries? I don't know how am I supposed to feel about stealing books from academic libraries, Juliet. That's my mumble casting right there. Okay, songs first. Let's see. I have a sort of playlist actually, because the aerial show that I went to yesterday at my studio, they did a Eclipse-based show, and so all the performers are putting their songs in our like Facebook group. It was like, the theme was initially Eclipse, but then they kind of broadened it to, hey, science and technology, so why don't we call it Revolution? So they really broadened it out quite a bit, which was kind of funny. But there are some like fun Eclipse-y songs, or just like made mention of it. The first one was like a pole dancing duet of like a sun and moon character, so that was fun. I have to look at that song. I don't know what Becca did.
I'm sure that I'm blanking on it. I bet that there's a pretty good song about solar eclipses from Blaseball.
Oh,
I'm sure that the
We
garages.
just have to play the garages the entire time.
I'm sure the garages has at least one song about solar eclipses.
Sure.
If I had to guess.
We'll just play that record the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll crack the door, and then or open the windows a little bit.
Sounds good. Play Supermassive Black Hole.
There you go. How does everyone feel about stealing books from academic libraries? I wish I could, but feel like it's wrong somehow. The stealing gets me. I don't like that things are behind a paywall, especially now that I've graduated, but like still need to look up academic articles at times, but just flat out can't unless I ask the intern that has a U of M login and ID, and they print out a thing for me. So I kind of feel bad about that. If I take it and make a PDF of it, it still gives it back. Like to digitize more of my books, so probably positively. You want that cooked. Blast style. Man, this is my favorite gym. I hate this gym thing, but...
It's one of those things that I don't... I almost remember it, but I don't remember it enough that I can
I think
just
it doesn't
go
have
in.
any garnish to it.
I can see that.
I think it doesn't have any.
Well, let me...
Julia, how do you feel about stealing books from academic libraries?
Yeah, I will say, I still have the little cop in my head that's just like, I can't bring myself to do it. But I don't... I will not go so far to disparage anyone that does.
Yeah, sure.
Depending on situation and stuff like that, but I'm not. It's not something I do regularly. I also, frankly, I don't remember the last time I've needed anything from an academic library, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you you're an ice cream stand? No, you've got crepes. Whole process is very unfair on both sides. Putting information behind a paywall is not a great mentality.
Yeah.
Most people deserve to be paid a living wage, and if the paywall is not there,
Yep.
then scholars have to pay to print their articles.
Yeah, I
you've
mean,
got an ice cream stand that has something weird. You've got grilled rice balls. Okay, that was correct.
yeah, that was pointed out to me, like, during the 2016 election. It's just like, how do people find out, or was it 2016 or 2020? Either way, but like, how do people find out information and realizing that like a lot of conservative right-leaning, bullshit is free and in fact pushed versus like having evidence-based stuff being, ethically sourced and paid for and paid a living wage and, done, put the work in, et cetera, is understandably behind a paywall. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, where's the other person that I battled?
This is why I hate this gym.
It's one of those, if you get it immediately, you're good to go, but if you don't, you're just like, what? Listen closer to the blue Pokemon.
The blue bird Pokemon. That thing. My Squawkabilly. Talk to the Squawkabilly. Talkabilly. Talkabilly to the Squawkabilly.
I'm trying.
Oh. You fight this guy already?
Nothing is medium. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Did you make college email to get past paywalls kind of stealing?
No, that's your right as a person that paid a tuition.
Or the secret menu. I love it. What will we be ordering?
Rice balls,
Yep.
medium,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
fire blast style.
Yep.
Nothing.
This looks promising. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind.
I will say I've got a complicated code of ethics that leaves me much more interested in. I'm much more here for large scale fraud than I am for like small petty larceny. And I know that that's a weird, like, these kind of weird mental breaks that you kind of got to clear through, but I think it's got a weird like cheese powder. It might be lemon. We could be wrong. Yeah, okay. I do like the idea that it looks regular when it's cheese powder on top of the rice balls, but all right.
If they really wanted to stop you, they wouldn't allow your email through.
There you go. Medium. No, I don't. No, lemon.
Ugh. Just a lot of food. A lot of food coming to our party over here.
I just clicked it one too many times.
I got excited. Do we have our Pokemon all set and ready to go?
Shadow Dream Job was a burglar, so I'm always just been kind of down. I always like the looks in like Pokemon games of the guys with the mask drawn under the nose and the big old sack on their back.
Yeah.
Lemon. There it goes.
Okay. Medium rice balls, extra crispy, something.
With lemon.
With lemon. Rumble.
Can't believe everyone died.
I love the Greedents and the Squovits in the background there. I'm imagining a tiny Seraph giving kindergarten presentation. Oh.
Need to do one or two big heists and then I'd be set. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not here to steal things. I would do a heist. I'd do a heist in a heartbeat.
A heist.
I'd do a heist, but I can't bring myself to shoplift, you know? Like that's where I'm a go big or go home person. All right. Flank steak, manky brain, confit, rotisserie, marshmallows, rocky oyster.
Man, this is the themed restaurant of the night.
Do we have... Okay, we've got low kick.
We're set. You've done all of the prep.
We can. We don't have a fighting move on confit.
I know, but
confit
doesn't want a fighting move.
low kick. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, you beautiful bird. You beautiful bird.
It liked what I was saying about its feet earlier.
It did. It was like, oh, these little things.
these. It's only 3. These with a... It's a gamecock, kind of.
It is.
You know? That's very fitting.
You ready
Oh, yeah.
for the legend?
Yep. You gotta talk to the cook. Or you gotta talk to the teller. Is that a...
Yes. Larry, you're up.
Oh, man. The briefcase. Oh, man. The tie. The eyebrows.
Hello. I'm Larry. I'm assigned to work as the gym leader of the Medali gym. Good job on making your way through the gym test. And maybe try the other dishes on the menu too sometime. Everything's good here. Anyway, my boss will dock my pay if I spend too much time chit-chatting. Let's get this battle over with.
I love his eyes. He like looked straight ahead and then he turned his eyes and then he turned towards you. Incredible. Incredible work.
Thank you for doing business with us today. I, Larry, will be at your service. Let's do this. Kamala.
Look at it. So cute.
Look at my son. I just ate, so let's not go too hard.
I feel like Larry is for us.
Comatose, for what it's worth. That one is Skillet.
Yes.
Let's swap into Manky Brain.
I feel like Larry is for us, but I don't think that children playing this game would get it. You know?
Yeah, I think that he's definitely for the adults.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I love this dude. I do kind of feel like he was a bit of a breakout character in a way that a lot of other ones weren't necessarily.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They really wanted Iono. Man, I cannot wait to see Larry in the anime. Like, I will turn on the show for that.
All right, well, good news is, how does Sucker Punch work if I'm sleeping? We're gonna find out if you go for a Sucker Punch. Okay, it does hit.
If you're readying an attack, huh?
This is
We are learning something new every day.
We're learning something new.
This is why we do gym battles.
This is Montessori learning. We're learning actively.
It's a lot.
The good news is
I thought I was a ghost.
The good news is we're not weak.
Oh,
We're
Sucker
not-
Punch is a...
It's dark.
It's dark, isn't it?
Yeah, so good news is we're not weak to it because we also have fighting built in. Other good news is that we're taking little hits, which means that the rate. Well, actually, never mind.
No, because we haven't used Rage Fist yet.
Well, no, it doesn't matter if I've used it yet. It's just
Just in general?
in general. The
That's
more times you've
absurd!
yeah, the move's great. It's a normal gym,
Oh,
so
we
we
forgot
can't use it anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That is worth remembering. But
Do we forgot to do a poll in all this. Oh, well.
well.
Here. I would definitely draw up plans in art class. That's so cute for heists. What did you want to steal? What was your heist plan? If you remember, I don't know. What did you want to do a heist at?
You can't.
From?
You don't have to tell us. We know. We'll keep your secrets.
That's fair. There we go, Manky Brain.
I'm glad we were asleep long enough to get hit by all of those sucker punches.
Would you pass me my ice cream, please?
I would. All right, one down, easy peasy. The Dunsparce. I was a junior in high school. I devised a plan for stealing from the Louvre, but I've forgotten all the details. Hell yeah. Just a major banker too. Okay.
Ah, okay. I love that though. That's respectable. I love the Louvre too. the angriest that the Dunsparce has ever been in its life. He glared at me.
I think I wasn't like going into this planning this, but I do think that Annihilate is a really great pick for this gym specifically because we're not weak to any of the we're neutral on dark moves, so like they can't bite around us or anything, but we're also immune to all their normal moves, which is
So they
nice.
can't do anything. I'll never tell. Sounds like something
we
someone
got
who'd
crit,
successfully stolen from the
but-
Louvre would say.
Is our ability not anger point still? It's inner focus now.
Is that okay?
We can't flinch or be hit by intimidate. It's fine. We got crit, and I was expecting our attack to skyrocket.
Maybe not. This Drill Run looks really good in this game.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna swap to Flamigo here, just because we will dodge the Drill Run, which is a ground move, and then we can just take it out from there. And I'm sick of losing little points here and there, waiting for us to not be paralyzed.
Do you know that the Dunsparce has a little target on its tummy?
I do, and that's exactly where I'm gonna aim. Get him with the low kick.
That is where its tummy is.
Bop. Staraptor.
Yeah, do that because it can't lower its stats. That's fine too.
I'm gonna go to Confit because we have a focus sash, and so it can't kill us in one hit.
Yeah, that's
And I
true
can
too.
see what it's gonna do and hit it with a low kick. Good night, happy eclipse. This is still better than getting cornered by my boss.
Happy Eclipse, enjoy family, and have fun with your cat. Oh, I hate this thing. This thing moves too much.
I thought you remember that.
I've never trained one.
The Aqua Step, actually.
I'm glad you were here. Good to see you.
You're pretty good. I might end up losing this. Come on, Larry, step it up a notch. You got hungry customers waiting. Give them something to cheer for, you hear?
Big smile. Look at all these people coming in for the restaurant.
This is a really nice, cute cutscene.
I know.
It does lose a bit of its thing when, like, immediately after the cutscene, we one-shot Larry.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, there's a golden... Good.
You heard the good folks. I suppose I can put on a bit more of a show. Terra, charge. Yeah, so clearly a part of his community. Absolutely.
We can do that too.
You know, in the DLC, they let you buy new ways of throwing your Pokeball. I wish you had, like, the gym leader animations for Terra and Tiff. Yeah,
good
we're not
job
gonna get...
for that. That's good.
Whatcha!
That looks cool. Ooh, we are not one-shotting Larry.
No, we're not.
But we're gonna be fast.
Aqua Step. Now we certainly outspeed. I think it's time to show you that real life isn't all just being true to yourself. What does that mean? Facade! That's a little
what that
sad.
means. Look at us slow down this tap dance here.
We still kill here.
I don't think we do.
Yeah, we do. We certainly
I don't know.
We're this is lower than a third. We kill here. With Aqua Step. I don't think I can go for a low kick. Get him. Aqua Step. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yeah! Ba-ba-ba. We can't hear it, so I hope we're anywhere near similar to what the soundtrack is like right now. I doubt it.
Marshmallows must learn a new move.
Marshmallows want to crunch?
Chomp, chomp.
Good. Defeated gym leader Larry. Yeah, shake it, bird. Showing off his chicken breasts. You certainly threw me for a loop. Oddly, we did do pretty good. Well, I'm hearing two conflicting reports. We did pretty good. We're also so out of sync that it was charming. You're rather strong, aren't you? Enough to bring out my poker face, even. I lost, so that means I have to give you a badge, but... The battle made me a bit hungry. Care to join me for a meal?
Absolutely.
Hey!
Oh.
My dinner with Larry.
How cute.
Oddly, you did do pretty good. I'm not musically inclined. I also had to go put food away.
So we were far enough. Yeah.
Far enough behind that it sounded like a round rather than like a discordant. Okay, so you could listen.
I could listen to that. It's okay.
We can have Pokemon up to 45. They'll actually listen to you too. This is for you. Though hopefully a child like you has no need to put on its namesake.
Aww.
Facade.
Love
The
it.
dishes here, they've all got flavor. Good flavor, I mean. Don't worry about the bill. I do earn a salary after all.
Yeah, you do, Larry.
Now I better get back to work, if you'll excuse me.
What do you do, Larry? Larry, what's your job?
That's the thing that gets me, because like...
I want to know more. I want to know everything about Larry.
He's like a middleman in the Pokemon League, you know?
What paperwork do you have to do? What paperwork do you have to do to like... I mean, they've... Hang on, legitimately.
What does she have him doing?
Yeah,
Like,
right, yeah, uh-huh. I don't like her character. Or her character design. She looks too much like someone out of Pokemon Coliseum, and it gives me bad vibes.
I think her design's kind of neat, because they're going for like... She's like Glamora a little bit, with the curve.
I mean, I get it.
But it's...
I agree, yeah, you're right, but... I also don't like Glamora, so that might have something to do with it too.
I think that her character's fine and just kind of neutral, and it is really not helped by the fact that she's like the worst champion they've ever made.
What do you think those Squovits over there are talking about?
Nuts.
What do you think the Chansey is telling you to do?
Get tested.
Yeah, I mean, because it honestly looks like something that's at a doctor's office. Both in the sense of it's a Chansey, but it also looks like it's like a public service announcement.
Right, like, please stand 6 feet away from each other.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Remember to wear masks for the good of your community. Like, it does have that vibe.
She does look like she works for Cypher. Yeah, exactly. She looks like, not Axel from that game. You know? The one with the red hair. Axel's from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I don't know what their names are in Coliseum, even though I've played that game a lot. I want them to remake Coliseum so bad. I know I said this in your chat earlier, Andrew, but like, I want them to take that game and say, this was a good rough draft. Let's spruce it up a little bit. Let's do something here.
Oh, please let me swap my team around.
They don't let you swap your team around.
Okay. Lycanroc and Blank Sleep.
Big thing. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I know La Premiera's watching, but no need to get worked up. Just stay cool.
Stay cool, stay cool. Smile through it.
Champion's watching, dude. That's the champion. We're gonna bulldoze and Terra. We're gonna do this.
Damn, okay.
I'm gonna Terra turn 1. We're doing this.
Man, the champion's watching. Or at least give me a Switch remaster. Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised that they haven't done it yet, really, because they've come out with all the other ones. But I would be excited for that.
They don't have a GameCube Switch port thing, do they?
I don't know.
Am I remembering right that they have like N64, but they don't have anything beyond that? Because beyond that, you get into like the DS, and I assume they haven't made DS games available because they're like, how do we make a touchscreen dual screen system work on a Switch? Accelerock.
I think that they... Like, there's no way they're going to do anything else in the Coliseum world because they're just, like, so tangential to literally anything else. But it would be cool.
Sure wish you were ground type for this Palmo. We can send out Mankey Brain because they won't be able to hit us with any. Yeah, they've done Switch remakes. Oh, did they remake Tales of Symphonia for the Switch?
Tales of Symphonia is a good name for something.
Tales of Symphonia is an incredible game. It's one of the best RPGs that came out in that generation.
Cool.
This thing's probably quicker, so I'll probably get this for 100. Yeah. Throw up your rage. It's sadly worse. No! That's fucking right. Get wrecked, you little runt.
I love it so much.
Did get a copy because it's a all-time favorite. I remember they made a sequel on the Wii, and I never played it.
I forgot that you had a Goomy.
And I think
you don't even you can just like hug this thing if it's gonna die.
I think we can just continue to rage.
Oh yeah, Goomy's done.
I like the rage.
Look at how cute it is. That thing has a good mouse to body ratio too. So cute.
Hate the sequel. I never played it because I remember like they made a sequel to one of the greatest games of all time, and I was like, why did they make a sequel to this game? It's Marshmallow's turn. Everything okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Everything is delightful, actually.
Great. Sorry, when I ask, is everything okay, and you stare at my family's group chat for a long time, instead of answering me, that's
yeah, no,
not
that's a
my
bad one. I'm
favorite
sorry.
response.
I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I don't blame you there. I'm sorry about that. I was just reading a lot of information.
It's okay. They had to make connective tissue between Symphonia and Fantasia, the one on the GBA. I had that game. My brother, my sister, and I used to love quoting, "This is your indignation," at each other, which is a thing that got yelled in the opening cutscene, which is about as far as we ever made it into Tales of Fantasia. The POV character's annoying, and they have original party mate cameos that feel like cameos and not like the characters are doing their own shit. That's no good. Oh, this is bad. Confit's coming in.
Marshmallows, I'm sorry, you cannot get toasted today. Sometimes I know that I make a really funny joke because Andrew forgets to laugh at it. Torch song looks so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Confit. Aqua Step is really the worst of the three right there.
And it's a great move that raises your speed, which is nice. But like raising your special attack's really strong.
Yeah.
I think we survive this. There's a chance we don't.
There's a chance we don't.
Confit coming in clutch. We should pick this up with a second Aqua Step. Oh
yeah,
boy,
that was scary for a second there.
I didn't wanna say it.
Yeah.
Like before I locked it in.
But they're just like,
But, like,
oh, we're done.
The other option is we swap to what, flank steak, and
Yeah.
then it raises its stat again, you know?
Mega kick.
Mega kick. Mega kick is a normal move that has 75 accuracy, and you're gonna
Okay.
want to replace something. No, thank God. Okay.
Woo! You like our feet, but they're. Huh.
Seraph and I quote the opening sentence of Biting Kaitos all the time. Symphonia being the past, Dawn in the middle, and Fantasia being the future/far past. Interesting.
There are things in this world we mustn't touch.
Who cares? I never played Baitin' Kaitos. Baitin' Kaitos? Bitin' Kaitos? Baten Katos? I never played that one. Got some Terra Blast.
I've still never used Terra Blast.
Terra Blast is cool.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you'd think is more useful than it is. But like the Pokemon that it's really good on, it's like really cool on.
Yeah.
I really like, so the places where it comes in really handy is on normal type special attackers, which is a very specific genre of Pokemon. But like specifically Farigiraf makes really good use of it.
Really? Uh-huh.
Well, because you get if you don't
yeah.
Terra, it's just 100 base power stab.
That's
special
pretty
move,
good.
right? Porygon 2 is kind of the same way, and then you can, and even from there, it's like great if I swap over to a new type, then I have a move that I still have stab on. The main problem with it is that you just normally don't have stab on it, and if you wanted a normal non-stab special move, it's like, hey, I just use the Hyper Beam.
Right, yeah, which... Is Hyper Beam 120 or 150?
I think Terra Blast would be good on Camerupt.
Oh, you're teaching it?
Oh,
Wow, that's ballsy.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Camera was like, yeah, I'm not prepared for this one.
I am not learning a water move. Thank you very much. Card-based RPG combat. Also, the cards age in real time in the different cards. I remember hearing about that. A bamboo shoot you eat to heal you grows into a stalk once that you use as a weapon card over time.
Oh, that's cool.
Enjoy it because the protagonist has to be dragged kicking and screaming into the story, and the entire time he's just a belligerent teen about it in the funniest way.
Yep.
Does that work with emulating it through like the computer clock, or is that going to cause problems if you try to do that? Or will it cause problems if I pick the game up one day and then come back a week later? Will all of my cards have rotted or something?
They've got to have a failsafe for that, right?
You know how we were talking about Metal Gear Solid stuff not too long ago?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I sure do.
You and I were both equally engaged in a conversation about the lore of Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
You remember when that happened, right?
I sure do, uh-huh. Was that this morning or was that a different one?
So there's a boss fight in Metal Gear Solid 3 that you are fighting against like the world's oldest sniper. He's an old man that
What's his name?
The End. He is so old that he is essentially like he's grown roots on himself and become one with his environment and like can just disappear into the underbrush with no warning. It is a really cool sniper battle that takes place across 4 maps that you're like hunting for this guy who like he doesn't wear a ghillie suit, he is a ghillie suit.
That's cool.
And he only uses tranks, so like you're just fighting this fight and it's just insult to you as he like is constantly like putting you to sleep.
Yeah.
Speedrun for the game literally requires it to be on for 3 weeks straight to get every unique card. That's incredible.
Wow.
It's only while you play it.
Okay.
One of the ways that you can kill this boss is that you turn off your PlayStation 2 and you leave for a week. And then if you turn the game back on later, he will have died of old age waiting for you to get back.
That's really funny.
Metal Gear Solid has so many stupid bits like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, all right, that's funny. I kind of want to train Nopales.
Okay.
So we'll have this fire.
And we get our base.
We'll have this water, fire, grass balance core, and then marshmallows, Mankey Brain.
You want jump off in there?
I would accept Jump Love. Jump Love keeps. Here's the deal. Jump
tell
Love
me.
doesn't want to learn any of the moves that make Jump Love good.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the big.
That's Jump Love's own fault.
It is
Jump
Jump Love.
Love, you have to
and that's
sit
why
in the
Jump Love
box.
sits in the box.
Yeah.
You can teach yourself as you go, but sometimes you're going to learn some hard truths.
Yep. True.
The double up between Confit and Monkey Brain, I kind of wish I could swap in Timbit for Confit,
Yeah. Right.
but it's our starter, and I don't really want to.
Yeah.
I think Confit's good, and I think Monkey
Yeah.
Brain is good.
I think the starters in this game are good
Yeah.
overall in ways that they aren't always.
Who do we want as our last slot?
Grammar.
You want Grimer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to have? Or.
Because we can have
Yeah, I think
shaved
shaved
ice.
ice
I
would be
think is
fun, too.
interesting.
Get shaved ice in there. I love grammar, but I get to train grammars all the time. Let's do shaved ice.
Okay. What are we weak to?
I don't know. What do we do now? We have to go and fight. We have to go and catch someone.
We do. We need to go. We're gonna catch some things and then call it for tonight. Where did my phone?
Oh, it's under your butt.
Under my butt. Toasty. All right, Nimona dead. Larry dead.
Very dramatic of you.
It is. All right. Up next we've got Rhyme is our next fight.
Who's Rhyme?
She is the ghost type gym leader up the mountain. It's actually probably going to be pretty good to train up Nopales as a dark type.
Yeah, right. Ooh.
Are any of these just
Lost my
like
token.
actively straight up bad against ghosts? Mankey Brain kind of is. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Mankey Brain is kind of bad just against ghosts specifically because it's weak to it and it can't hit them. It can Rage Fist, but all the moves that they're going to use against it are going to be super effective.
And so Corviknight or Mabostiff?
I like Mabostiff. I think Marshmallows also goes in the box for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like I do like Cheeky Nendo to get. It'll be a steel type by the time that we're fighting it.
Right.
But I kind of like these. Confit is not going to be very good. We can swap with Timbit for now. Just as a fighting type, it will not give us as good. I like the resistances we go as a fairy, and Timbit's just really strong.
It's also level. Oh, never mind. It's not level 34. Or it is level 34. It's not.
Okay, we'll build from here. Now it is time to head up
There
the
we go.
mountain. So
Larry can't be dead. He shows up in the Elite Four. That's true.
that is true. I spoke out of turn.
Hang on. I want to survey about Larry.
You can learn some info?
I am going to learn. Is that all right?
Yeah, go to Bulbapedia. I think
Bulbapedia about-
is going to have like anime appearances and stuff like that for Larry.
Bulbapedia. Larry.
Every time this game pops up and says new classes are available to take, I get a brief moment where I'm like, I can assign myself a class? And then I think, no, it's classes like going to school. It is not like a job system in a video game. Okay, so we can get... Basically, we can now go to Glissado South, the Glissado Pass. The mountain is available to us as we get up to Rhyme in Monteverde. Is it Montevera? Montanavera.
Oh, funny.
Have we caught anything at Disla Passage?
It's under my butt now. Sorry.
Yep. I think that we did catch something in this passage. No, we did not.
This normal type gym leader is also a businessman, and he's not very motivated. When he gets lost in thought, he becomes so still that onlookers begin to worry.
Okay. Nadali?
Oh my god!
Hold on, we have not caught anything here, so we can.
Oh, really? Whoopsies.
We can catch something in here. I think because we didn't because they're level 35 or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So,
All right, so I'll tell you when to stop.
yeah.
1, 2, stop.
All right. I go to that spot.
While you're getting there, according to Iono, that's how you say your name? Larry has been a member of the Paldea League for 25 years.
Huh.
He uses normal type Pokemon in his gym because he feels that they reflect his ordinary image. He doesn't like his Elite Four team.
I love the idea that he's just like a substitute member of the Elite Four. And so they're just like, look, we don't have a flying type person. We need you to cover for our flying. And he's like, I don't like flying types. And he's like, you've got Staraptor. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, Staraptor's
normal.
a normal. Like, I like Staraptor. I don't like flying types. Like, this is a conversation that has happened.
Yeah, right, uh-huh.
All right, eyes closed.
Yeah,
gonna
catch
catch
that
something.
trainer, I'll tell you what.
Am I anywhere close to hitting anything if I do like
yes,
this?
there you go.
Oh,
You're
great. Oh, Magnamide! Love this guy.
You do?
Yeah, I love Magnemite.
Yeah.
I will say, I do think that, like,
Oh.
there is a part of myself that does see, like, Kanto Pokemon, even if they're not my favorites, there is just a bit of, like, my old friend, Magnemite, to all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do like Magnemite. I think I like Magnemite and I like Magneton. I don't like Magnezone.
Trivia. Larry's Japanese gym leader title is Extraordinary Salary Man. His specialization in flying. This is spoiler alert, as you kind of pointed out earlier. Larry's specialization in flying types is hinted at by the cloud patterns in his tie and his ace Pokemon as a gym leader being part flying type. His specializing in both normal and flying is likely a reference to how the normal flying type combination is the most common type combination amongst dual type Pokemon. He is the only gym leader to terrestrialize a Pokemon already of his type specialization, terrestrialize more than one Pokemon, because he has, and battle inside a building instead of outdoors.
Huh. No.
What?
No. You want to get
no.
Rain Dance for Charm?
Oh, that's a bad plan.
Azumarill, Charm has gotten us through so much.
Charm. What else? You are Charm. You are Charm personified.
We've there's so many battles that we should not have been able to get through just by being able to go like, hey there, boy. And lower the attack by 2 stages.
Hey, he's in the zone. Magnezone. And I agree, you shouldn't have to use Flying Team if he doesn't like him.
Alright.
Apparently Larry trades you a Dunsparce later on if you talk to him so many times in like the post-game stuff.
Yeah, you can start inviting people and they'll give you Pokemon.
I have a spoiler for the championship battle.
Oh. Okay.
Should I read it to you?
How would we eat a Magnemite?
Well,
I have a joke that only works if we never catch another Steel-type Pokemon.
yeah.
Carefully. I'm gonna go with carefully the Magnemite.
Yeah. The serving dish. Yeah.
How do we serve a Magnemite? Very carefully.
Yep. That's it. That's very good, Andrew.
All right.
Oh man. So my spoiler, the Altaria, is Larry's ace.
Okay.
It doesn't know any flying type moves.
Huh.
It's the only Pokemon, or only member of the Paldean Elite Four to use a Pokemon that does not know any moves of the specialty type of his trainer.
Interesting.
During the gym battle, Larry's Dunsparce is female, but during the rematch, it is male.
Good for them.
Yep, that's... Trying to think, yeah, there's the... That's it. That's my fun facts about Larry.
All right.
Love it. Love it, though. That's all the fun facts I need.
All right. Magnemite in the passage. He's caught.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to this. Oh, Jesus.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Hey, gang.
Are you looking over my shoulder at my phone? It's kind of rude.
Got any games on there? All right. This moth could help clear a path for me real quick.
Shaved ice, that's not... Whoop, hello.
Did not mean to send you out there. All right, let's battle this trainer real quick. We need to go to a raid too. Or should we save the raid for the next time? 'Cause we're kind of running up on time.
Let's save the raid for the next time, if that's all right.
Then yeah, let's take out this trainer and then we'll prep for our mountain ascent and go.
I thought that was a shiny Tentacool. Man, or Tentacruel. I got so excited and then it's not. Man, what if we catch a Toadstool?
I love Toadstool.
I haven't used one. I'm kind of excited. That'd be fun.
No, but the problem is that they're gonna make us use a Toadstool and it's gonna know like
The
Mud
worst.
Slap,
Yeah.
Power Whip, Vine Whip,
Yeah.
and Constrict because it will refuse to learn any of the like it'll refuse to learn Spore or any of the other moves that it like truly specializes in. I want to look around this mountain real quick and try to find the last trainer that we need to get that prize.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
And then I think that from there we go back to that Pokemon Center and we call it for
Where
a
are
night.
you going? What are you doing?
I'm Skyrimming.
There's the last trainer up there on the right. Oh, well, maybe it's a Pokeball. Never mind. No. Okay.
No, I think it is. I just wanted to.
The perfect place to train! And Flamethrower. Perfect.
Do you like Flamethrower? What trainer type are you?
Ace.
Oh, I think
Cool
this is
trainer?
Dragon Trainer.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
With the weird, like, wingsuit things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Tamer. That is a cool fashion choice. I love her smirk, too.
Yeah.
God, I'd do that costume for Halloween.
Sam, don't listen for a second.
Okay.
Louisa the Dragon Tamer, are you free on Thursday? When I'm free on Thursday?
I love Excalibur,
I'm
though.
sorry.
Or Arctobac. It's okay.
Warabee.
Shaved Ice really is just a snowball, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's gonna focus real hard on getting its shit kicked in. Hey, focus up.
There we
I
go.
know that Pokegear isn't in this game. Could I get your number anyways? Too busy hunkering down against the cold? Listen, I'll leave the Frostmoth at home. I'll stop flirting with NPCs, Sam. I'm sorry.
No, keep going. You're just too much. Whee! Got any more?
Any more what?
Bad pickup lines?
Bad?
Oh, never mind.
That was my game, babe.
Oh, well.
And no, I jumped off a cliff. I can't. I'm not gonna yell up at her.
That's true. I'm
Not-
sorry.
I'm not the guy from No Scrubs. A scrub is the guy that thinks he's flying, also known as a buster.
Yep,
Always talk about what they want.
Yep, that's true.
Just sits on his broke ass. I don't want their number. I don't want to give you mine. I don't want to meet you nowhere. Can't get none of my time. Apparently those don't count. All right, well,
What?
just had to beat up a baddie for no reason. Thank you all for joining us.
Oh man, what a time.
I might do a little bit of off-stream grinding to get these guys up a little bit,
Yeah.
just to get us
Just to
ready to
see.
go to the caves.
To the caves, to the
Caves,
mines.
to the mines on the mountain. Well, thank you all for joining us. This has been a wonderful time.
Been a good evening. Thanks for
gonna-
hanging out, y'all.
I'm gonna hit y'all Max Fun style. We're in the middle of
yeah.
our Patreon drive right now. If you've liked what you've been watching and want to see and support more of it, if you go to Moonshot Patreon, if you go to moonshot.com/Patreon, I think actually works, or Patreon and look for the Moonshot Network on there. We have so many streams, so many podcasts, all sorts of really cool stuff. This month in April, we're doing our big Patreon push. Part of that is that this Wednesday we are going to have a big group of people getting together to stream God Game, the TCG that asks, what if Interstitial was a card game, kind of, and what if the rules of card games didn't matter? It is a wild, fun game that I think that people are going to have a good time with. But all month we are doing extra streams and extra things like extra podcasts going up on the Patreon. Speaking of, whatever Juliet's editing is going to end up there someday. Ooh.
Speaking of Interstitial, you can get Interstitial episodes early if you're on a $3 tier, I believe. But
I
also,
believe so.
I think there was just a one-shot that went up. Maybe it was more than one shot? I think it was just a one-shot.
Yeah, a lot of cool
But,
stuff.
yeah.
I know the crew that watches the stream, and so I know that I am kind of preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
But I am paid to preach, so I got to do it at some point. But thank you all for joining us. This has been a really fun time, and I'm sorry that we're going to be the first ones to fall asleep with this sleepover.
I got my blanket already. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.